So what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Why not?
Trying to get on this Lifestyle Radio website.
Sounds like a cool website.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh, wait, I might have it.
You might have it.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
The opinions expressed during this show are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or Lifestyle Radio.
You like music, you like weed, well, we gonna be good friends indeed. This is how much I like more than smoking trees. They'll make you dance the do-si-do and teach you how the chiva grows. Smoke a bowl on the 420 radio show. On Lifestyle Radio.
This is the 420 radio show, live at the first time with our new domain, 420radio.ca. That's where you'll find us now, as well as lifestyleradio.net and .ca. Yeah.
Wow.
You can actually, you can also listen to us on the Pace Radio site as well as the Daily Stoner News.
And Spreaker.
And Spreaker and Shoutcast and Tune in.
And various shops and dispensaries and vapor lounges that are playing us right now.
And I was just, I was getting there. Let's all say hi to Michael Puffdog.
Hi, Michael.
Michael's
Puffdog.
Down in St. Catharines at Puffdog's listening. He made a point of letting us know he'd be listening. Tonight we are going to be spending a couple of hours with our pal Sandra Petit, who is a very well-known Toronto patient advocate. And we're going to be talking with Sandra and our usual people here about the raids in Toronto, as well as the Lift Expo, which I was at and Sandra was at as well. And I don't know if Al Graham's even listening. He'll want to come in and talk about it too. So, because he was there as well. So welcome, Sandra. Again.
Well, thank you very much.
You were here our last show.
It's been a busy time.
Yeah, you were here our last show, but you've had a busy time since then, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been basically since Monday evening just not moving. I'm so tired. This is probably the best day I've had. I just got up and started doing my spring cleaning, and so now I'm just relaxing here talking to everybody. But it has been since the March. It's just been crazy. It's nonstop, and the emotion that's been going on with everybody right now is incredibly high.
It's
so much uncertainty right now.
There's a lot of hostility as well, and I think that a lot of it is being pointed sometimes at the wrong people.
Hostility, did you say?
Yeah, there's a lot of hostility in the air.
Yeah, there is. Like well, to address that issue, I mean, locally here, a lot of dispensary owners and staff are really upset. But it's hard. It's the thing is, I think what it is with patients is that still nobody's talking about patients. And it's just, it's very, very, very difficult right now.
It's funny how that is happening. Well, it's not funny, but that's the saying. I don't like what's going on. They have skipped us.
Yes. Well, it seems, starting from, oh my goodness, I guess I don't actually have days, but when we went to actually speak, we had Marco and Tracy. They were going to speak to council, but they mixed up the agenda, and so that got shut down. And then when we had the press conference at City Hall, that was scheduled for 1 p.m., and apparently the raid started at 12 noon. So actually through the press conference, they addressed the issue that raids were happening
at the same time.
And so it was I think caught us off guard a little bit. But I think we all sensed that it may have been coming, and it did. It shocked a lot of people. And when I went to the Lift Expo this past weekend at Toronto Metro Toronto Convention Center, I spoke to a lot of staff. Some were crying. it's not an easy thing to go through. I've been through it myself. A lot of emotions come afterwards when you finally by yourself and you go, oh my God, what happened? And so they shut down, I think, 43 dispensaries. I'm not sure of the number of charges that were laid, but it's was shocked because I was really hoping for a different route on that to perhaps if they wanted to reduce the numbers, they might have done a Vancouver thing where they just say, okay, now we're going to start a licensing thing and you have to be abide by these standards, not be near a school, whatever. And had they done that here, I think that would have been nicer. But, wow, shock and awe. That's really something.
I had actually thought that that's what Toronto was moving toward, is an attitude more like Vancouver from any of the reports that had been coming out most recently. I know when we had Carrie Jang, the city councillor for Vancouver, who I believe was the driving force between the regulatory proposal there, he even told us he had been talking to people in Toronto and sharing with them their experience and their guidelines and so on. I honestly, personally, I kind of thought that Toronto was leaning toward the same sort of regulatory framework that Vancouver was.
That's what I was pretty confident. So, but so much is coming out now. I think if you've been following people posting on Facebook, well, actually, I think it was Financial Post actually covered it.
Listen, folks, I'm going to cut you.
LPs
I got to cut you off for 1 second, Sandra. Hold on 1 sec.
Yes, go ahead. No problem.
I messed something up in the settings when everything posted. We are live if anybody's listening, but I'd like to take a break and listen to a quick song and change it and then start everything up again, because then it'll tell people that you're here, not Puffdog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So we will be right back. This is the 420 Radio Show. You're going to see the stream restart, and then we'll be back to talk to Sandra again. And we're going to listen to, I don't know, something will
music.
Come up. We can listen to Ross. We could listen to lots of different things.
Let's listen to the hip.
Let's listen to the hip. All right.
There's a good idea.
There we go.
New Orleans is sinking.
I don't have that one.
Special for Marcel.
All right.
Yeah.
You're ready. Here's some hip for you. We'll be right back. This is the 420 Radio Show.